How you guys doing today? We're going to be going through a bunch of new info here, some leaks about Season 3 content for Black Ops Cold War and Warzone, a bunch of different events, the Nuke event, cutscenes leaking out, a bunch of the DLC, and the entire Warzone map potentially not releasing in Season 3 and being delayed until Season 4. So a lot of crazy stuff to go through here in today's video. We are now only 600 subs away from 72k on the channel. So if you guys are new and would like to subscribe, I really would appreciate it. And be sure to leave a like on the video as well. Let's get started here with a new update live in the game right now. Gunsmith customs have finally been added. Players can now mix and match attachments from weapon blueprints of the same weapon type to create new blueprints with Gunsmith customs. Create your own custom blueprints and create a class. Name and I guess they mean save your creations via custom mods and take them into your next match in multiplayer or zombies. Players can create up to 10 custom blueprints per weapon. So really cool here. Finally added to the game. We also have the Revis operator finally added as well, and there's also a pretty cool operator bundle. I'll give you guys a little preview as to what's included here. It's in the store right now, so be sure to check that out. Today's update wasn't too big. There were just some other zombie changes for Dead Ops Arcade 3. If you guys want to look at the full patch notes, I'll leave a link at the top of the description down below. Let's go through here some big news. We'll start off hot for the video. So bad news is 80s Verdansk might not be until Season 4. If me and Zesty colleagues are reading this one file correctly, it seems that way. It's not totally definitive. If we're wrong, that's great, but I feel it's not right for the community to be played this way by Activision. And he goes on to say, sometimes Activision labels the files with two different iterations. For example, Season 4 would be called Season 4, or it would be Season 10, depending on how they label it based off of the old Modern Warfare season. So, for example, Season 3 would also be listed as Season 9 in the files in some cases, but this is really crazy here. And from Zesty Colleagues, he tweets this out. This is from the files of the game with the new Season 2 Reloaded update. MP Dawn 4 reveal S4, pretty much referring to this Nuke event being in Season 4 in the code of the game. Now, this could mean a couple of different things, and this would include the Nuke event itself, but the other DLC, rewards, store bundles, anything else that impacts the entire game, because it's not just a Warzone thing, it's really impacting the whole Call of Duty ecosystem. This is a huge deal for them. But again, this could mean that all of that stuff will be delayed and brought into Season 4, the end of Season 3, beginning of Season 4, which would be around the end of June, maybe even the beginning of July. It could also mean that the event is kind of split into two parts, maybe one before Season 3 releases at the end of Season 2 in 2 weeks, and then we'll get the final portion of it at the end of Season 3 going into Season 4. We really don't know yet, but the thing is here, most of the leaks that we've been talking about on my channel, we've gone through so many videos of a million lines of code of Nuke incoming. The Nuke is dropping. We've seen the calling cards. We've seen all of the different rewards that we're gonna get for the Nuke event in this game. And all of those leaks are referring to the end of Season 2, beginning of Season 3. And this is the first time we're even seeing anything of Season 4 being mentioned, I'm pretty sure, in the files of the game. So most likely here, we are still getting this on schedule. Maybe again we'll see a portion of it later on at the end of Season 3. So the zombies and the plague event, which we'll talk about again in a second, that'll be the end of Season 2, and then later on at the end of Season 3 we'll have a second type of event, maybe after the Nuke has already dropped or something cool like that. So no need to worry just yet, but it wouldn't be surprising to see them delay it. Honestly, it's not a crazy thing for them to do. I mean, we were supposed to see the Nuke event back in like last summer, or back when Black Ops Cold War first came out, so it was already delayed from then. So to see it delayed another season wouldn't be crazy there. Although VGC did confirm back in February when Season 2 first came out that Call of Duty Warzone will finally blow up its Verdansk map this season. Activision's Battle Royale game will revamp with a 1980s Black Ops theme in April. So very credible sources are still saying that it's going to be at the end of Season 2, beginning of Season 3. So again, don't freak out just yet, but it's very possible that we do see a lot of this in Season 4, end of Season 3, Season 4, as well. We have some more evidence and leaks here for a two-part event in this game. This is from Zesty Colleagues again. Here's a really important in-game message that leaked out. congratulations on completing the destruction of Verdansk Part 1. To celebrate, we are rewarding you with this. And what they're rewarding us is most likely what we talked about. Again, the really cool Nuke calling card. There's a bunch of other different in-game items that you get there, just like Nuke themed. They're really sick. I'm pretty sure it's copyrighted on Twitter, but again, I'll leave links down below if you guys want to check those out. But the thing is here, this could be again referring to what we're seeing Part 1 of the Destruction of Verdansk event, which is going to be again in about 2 weeks. And then, you know, they're inferring there that there's going to be a Part 2, which I guess would be at the end of Season 3, going into Season 4. Now, what is Part 1 and what is Part 2? So Part 1 most likely is what we talked about, the Plague event. And I'll put this back up on screen if you guys don't remember. This is pretty much the main event here. Warzone Zombies Plague. Zombies have overrun Verdansk, and you must take it back. If you fail, the nuke detonates. If you succeed, you exfil. So this is the nuke event. The zombies have fully infiltrated the entirety of Verdansk. Zombies are everywhere, and that's pretty much what we're going to be doing in the next 2 weeks. And there are other leaks here that we've talked about a playlist for the reveal event that looks to be called TDOV, which is the Destruction of Verdansk again, with the description, The End, featuring subtext titled 15 minutes after the destruction of Verdansk. Now, we didn't know exactly what this meant here, but this could be the Part 2 of the event, which is, I guess, taking place 15 minutes later. Part 1 is kind of right before the nuke event occurs, and that would be the plague mode. So we're having our last stand with the zombies, and then after all of the plague mode zombie stuff happens, after the nuke is eventually dropped, then we have this event where it's kind of like right after Verdansk is destroyed. And this event here, the Destruction of Verdansk, I guess Part 2 would bring us into the new 1980s Warzone revamp map right after it's been destroyed, or we go back in time at that point after this playlist occurs. So a ton of crazy stuff going down here. There are multiple leaks for different playlists being available for these events. So it's not just going to be a one and done thing. This is going to be an ongoing thing, and it seems like it's going to get a lot more intense than just what we're seeing right now, where zombies move from location to location, and that's pretty much it here. So a lot of cool stuff will be happening very soon. I'll be sure to update you guys on that. We also have some stuff for the new Warzone map, some new locations actually found here. We have Bridge, which will replace the dam area, Summit, and Crossing being added to the map. And this isn't everything. They're going to be changing a lot more to the map as well. So it is pretty cool to see that although it's the same Verdansk map and we're not getting an entirely new map like Euro Mountains, they will be adding a bunch of new points of interest, and it will be probably really different than what we're seeing right now, even if it's on the same location, the same land. Should still be really fun to play. Some more Season 3 leaks here, some BR game types coming very soon, body count, BRZ, and Hunt. BRZ might be a zombies type game mode coming to Warzone again. I don't know how that would work, but pretty cool there. Another thing here, a new upcoming mode, Payload. There have been loot scripts added to Season 3 Reloaded's update. There'll be 2 massive teams fighting to push each other back into their zone. It'll also feature vehicle variants like the MG cargo truck. Really cool there. And there's also a ton of other new vehicles being added to the game very soon. There's some stuff about a light FAV, which is a fast attack vehicle, kind of like a desert patrol vehicle, being leaked in the files of the game. There's also a leaked preview image that was found for it. I can't show it up on screen, but it's very similar to what we see in the Cold War multiplayer trailer. This type of vehicle here will be added very soon. Other vehicles that will be coming in future seasons, Season 3, 4, 5, 6, Big Bird, police car, box truck, medical transport, pickup truck, van, personnel transport, and a bunch of other stuff like that. So really cool there. And let's go through here some stuff with the cutscene information. We talked about this before, and it may actually help us understand why we might see 2 parts to the Warzone Nuke event and how it's going to impact the entire storyline of the game. So it's between Hudson and Wolf. Hudson says, "It's been weeks. What's the sit rep?" Wolf says, "Rescue mission was a cluster. We got skunked hard. Adler had been there. Sons of B worked him real good. The Nova 6 threat, man, it was BS. It was a distraction to draw us in. We've chased every lead, showed them the same courtesy they showed Adler. Intel points to Verdansk. Pack your bags, bring our boy home." So that's going to be the theme here, most likely of now we understand Part 1 of this new event. And as we go through Part 1, it's going to be going to Verdansk and actually finding Adler and seeing what Stitch is doing with Adler there. And I'm guessing part 2, either maybe we save him or he is captured or maybe he dies. I mean, we really don't know what's going to happen here, but most likely this cutscene that was leaked out, there's audio for it too, which I can't obviously show on the video. There's links for it on Twitter. I'll put the links all down below again, guys, but you know, there's a bunch of audio. There's going to be cutscenes. There's going to be multiple different mini trailers as we get into season 3 that will probably be leaked out as well. But again, it's looking like all of this stuff here will be for part 1 of this big event, and part 2, end of season 3, beginning of season 4, we'll see the continuation of the storyline in some type of way. We'll probably know more about Adler, his situation there, what's going on with him, will we save him, and all of that good stuff. That's pretty much it here for this video. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys did enjoy. Leave a comment down below season 3 if you watched the entire video. It is greatly appreciated. Shout out to the YouTube channel members as always, and I'll see you guys in the next video or live stream. Peace out, guys.